Welcome back to Trigger Country 1791. Today we're going to do a quick review on a firearm company that's been out for a while. But before we get into that, just want to show y'all that this firearm does not have a magazine in it, and it is free and safe, and nothing is chambered in it. There's no ammunition, no magazines within the area. Just remember that when you're working, cleaning, or inspecting your firearms or adding any new components. Just make sure you have no ammunition or no magazines within your area. It'll keep you safe. Today you're looking at the Taurus G3. Taurus has been out for a while, and they've got some bad rap, and some people out there put them on a pedestal. And this is the only Taurus I still have. Back when I was younger, I believed that buying a lot of guns, even though there was budget guns, was better than just having a few quality guns, and which I know that's not the case no more. Quality handguns is what you want to put your life on the line with. And I guess it was probably 14 years ago or so when I started buying more of the Taurus autos. Could have been about 12 years ago. I can't remember the model, but they had issues out of it. And then after that, they had the G2C, which I bought. Trigger was horrible. And I don't know how the newer G2Cs are still the same as the older ones, but I know that you went to the range, you was going to have magazines that didn't cycle. It was very finicky on what ammunition you used. And before we go any further, I do want to say I keep my guns clean. Even back when I was younger, every time I shot my gun, I always broke them down, at least wiped them out. Some people say, well, you don't have to clean your gun every time you shoot. Well, I believe that it's no harm in cleaning your gun every time. Just take a few minutes, wipe it down. It will help the gun run better, I will tell you that. Budget gun or a high-end gun. So after the G2C, I bought the G3C and the G3, which you see here. And I didn't have no issues out of the G3 or the G3C. I've got thousands of rounds through this gun, never had an issue out of it. The G3C, I didn't have as much ammunition out of it. I probably had 1,000 rounds or so out of it, and never had an issue out of it. So I kept this gun mainly for just to keep as a range type gun. This is nothing that I would put my life on the line with or carry every day for my self-defense gun. I know some people out there do, and that's fine. I just choose not to. After I purchased these, I did buy the GX4, and I bought the GX4 in the intent to carry that gun every day as my concealed gun. As soon as I bought it, within the first week of having it, there was a recall on it, and I had to send it back, and there was if I ain't mistaken, it was a pin and a spring that had to be changed in it. So that right there, going back in the history of Taurus that I had when I first started buying Taurus autos, I was hesitant with it, especially as a everyday carry gun. I didn't have a lot of rounds through it, so I can't sit here and give a good or bad review as far as the reliability of the GX4. Me personally, once I had to send it back within the first week for a recall and I had to change parts, that kind of did it for me. So I think they have the GX4 Toro now, if I ain't mistaken, or something like that. I think it's mainly the same gun. It just you can put an optic on it. So that kind of sums it up to you know, as far as with the Taurus guns, I got rid of them, and this is the only one I kept. The other ones I took a loss on as far as how much I paid for them and how much I received back when I traded for other guns or you know to get better guns. And so within the past year, I did try out Taurus one more time. And before we go into that, I have changed all of my guns around as far as who I buy, what manufacturer I buy. I know there's people out there that's nothing but SIG. Some people are nothing but Smith and Wesson. I love Glocks. I've never had an issue out of none of my Glocks. I've got 43X, 19, 17, 47, 21. I have optics on all of them besides my 21. And that's the main reason I kept this gun is for when I go trout fishing or something like that. Because anybody out there that knows when you go trout fishing, especially wading streams in North Carolina up here, you are going to slip and take a fall on some of these slippery rocks. And so I'll either put this on my side or a little 22, something that I know if it tears up, I'm not going to be upset about it. And that's why this gun kind of stays around. Because I definitely not want to go take a chance on falling on a rock with a Glock with a Hawson on it, and might cry a little bit after that, you know. So, but anyways, I kind of did not the wisest thing. So, like I said, within the past year, I've reached out and at my local store, and they had the new Taurus TH 9, 10, and 45 that have came out within the past few years. I think the 45 was the latest one that came out. And I wanted to try it, so I did. I purchased it and picked it up, got it home, and I know there's reviews out there on this TH45 because I've seen them. The mag releases, and I don't know if it's the same way on the 9s and the 10 millimeters, but the mag releases on the TH models of the Taurus suck. They are horrible. I know that all the THs are, they're righty lefties, so all the functions are on both sides. And I know that mine, and it could have been mine, I might have just got a bad lemon, but sometimes when you press the mag release, sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. Most of the time it would get stuck to the point where you had to push from the other side to get it to free up. It was not a fun gun to go shoot. The design on the mag release was horrible. So within the first week of having that gun, kind of deja vu with the GX4, I had to send the TH45 back. After a couple of weeks, I think it was within the third week or fourth week, I got an email. So I had to call them. Kind of went round and around with Taurus, and they said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with the gun." I said, "Nothing wrong." It just kind of went back and forth. Anyway, they sent the gun back to me. First thing I did when I got the gun, checked it. It was worse than when it was sent to them the first time. It would get stuck to the point where you actually had to take your finger and kind of beat on the other side to get it to free up. I know there's people out there saying that, well, you got to put some rounds through it and put some oil in it. I put rounds through it, and I put oil in it, and it did not ever free up. The gun has a major flaw when it comes to that mag release. You should not have to fight a mag release button the way you do on that TH45. And like I said, I don't know about the 9 and 10, so please comment out there, let me know. But needless to say, I think I paid, it was in the high fours, mid or high fours for that gun. I got rid of it, took a loss, should have never bought it. And that leads me to this. When it comes to these guns, they're good to take to range. But if you're wanting something to everyday carry, defend yourself, um, your nightstand gun. Me personally, now I know there's people out there that's going to leave me some comments and say no, 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 but me personally, spend another $50 to $100 and buy you a better gun. Yeah, you might not have an issue out of your Taurus, but out of that same gun that you have, there's probably 10 people that had an issue out of that gun. You do not want to be in that scenario where you need to use your gun and you're one of the ones that have a bad experience. Their quality control that that they had years and years ago is it seems like it's rearing its ugly head back with the THs, especially with mine. I feel like is it the same Taurus that it used to be as far as quality control? So, like I said, the revolvers, they make good revolvers, and they're little single shot, the Heritage little cowboy guns. I love them little guns. I've got a couple of them, and I usually like finding when they have the rebate where you get the 22 Win Mag cylinder. Great guns. I've never had an issue out of the Heritage guns, the revolvers. I've had issues out of the Taurus autos. And just to sum it up, me personally, I would not, if I would just reach out and get a better gun before I purchase something like this. I think you can get these guns. I think the G2C is in the, I think you can find it sometimes below $200. But I think the G3, like I said, has been a good gun for me. But still, with the fact that I had with all the other Tauruses, I would not put my life on the line with this gun, even with all the rounds I've had through it. So just do your shopping, do your own research. One person on a YouTube channel might have great experience, but there's probably 5 to 10, like I said, that have had bad experiences with it. Not knocking all Taurus's guns. Let me say that one more time. I'm not doing that. But as far as their quality control, I think they could do a lot better of a job with their quality control. Hope you hope you leave your thoughts and your comments. Let me know. Am I right or am I wrong? Do you have a different experience? Have you had the same experience? Especially let me know about the TH9 and 10s. What type of experience do y'all have with that? Or the TH45? What's y'all's experience with those? And what do y'all think about the G3? Me personally, I would say the G3 and the G3C is probably the best automatic handguns that Taurus made. That's just my experience. I would say that the quality on their new THs is nothing like the reliability that they do have with the G3s. So just let me know what you think. I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. That way I can keep doing these videos. And just send me your thoughts and your comments. I like to hear them. Anyway, hope you have a good day, and God bless you all.